Hi, my name is John Terhune. For those of you watching this, you probably fall into one of two very distinct categories. Either you are already involved in the cryptocurrency space and you are looking for the very best information when it comes to education and an alert service in regards to the different cryptocurrencies that you should be really paying attention to as you create your cryptocurrency portfolio, or you're what I would call crypto curious. In other words, you've heard about this cryptocurrency thing, but you really don't understand it and you would like to learn more about it. Well, whichever one of those two categories that you fit into, I think the next couple minutes is going to be really important information that can not only save you a huge amount of money, but also make you a huge amount of money. By the way, to really kind of put this in context, for you to understand the potential, and I tell people as I lecture about cryptocurrency all over the world, I tell them that I believe that this is the greatest moment in time, in our lifetime, to be able to create generational wealth. I'm talking about wealth that will last well beyond your lifetime because you were at the right place at the right time, and as I'm going to be talking about, with the right team. Let me give you a real true example of a scenario that happened last year, 2017, that'll really illustrate this point and how exciting this space is and why you should jump in all the way and really get educated. And bottom line is, as we'll talk, education is the key. The reality is if you would have bought 7 different cryptocurrencies and invested only $1,000 in them in January of 2017, and those 7 cryptocurrencies, if you would have purchased, again, just $1,000 each, would have been Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Monero, Litecoin, Dash, and Neo. If you had purchased $1,000 of each one of those cryptocurrencies in January of 2017, and you would have awakened on the beginning of December of 2017, less than a full year down the road, your $7,000 investment would have turned into more than $1 million. Now, you can go check that, and that is absolutely true and accurate. Those are the type of gigantic quantum leaps that you're able to make forward if you have the right information, if you know the right cryptocurrencies to get involved with. And I can tell you there's a lot of junk out there. There's a lot of stuff out there you don't want to have anything to do with. They are scams. You don't want to do it. But you've got to be able to be tied into a source that really understands what's going on. Now, I believe that the statement I'm about to make to you is 100% accurate. And in a minute, I'm going to give you some insight as to why I believe that is true and why I believe you can take that to the bank as being true. I believe that Crypto IQ, and you'll learn more about them in just a moment. This is a new company based out of Sarasota, Florida. I believe these people have the very best, bottom out, nobody even close, the very best newsletter and training manual and alert service that exists in the cryptocurrency space today. And I will tell you that that took some hunting to find that. And again, let me give you just a very, very brief story of my cryptocurrency story. I got involved in cryptocurrency more than a year ago. And I really got busy getting down the deep rabbit hole of learning about cryptocurrency. And part of that journey was to buy literally every newsletter that you could possibly buy. Typically, newsletters in the cryptocurrency space range between $3,000 and $5,000, and typically you're going to see a tease. I'll tell you about this magnificent coin that's going to absolutely go crazy if you pay me $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 for my newsletter. Well, I did that multiple times over because I wanted to learn everything there was about the space. I also spent somewhere between 2 and 5 hours a day for well over a year basically researching, watching YouTube videos, researching articles, etc. But I got even deeper than that. I headed off to Asia because Asia is somewhat of a epicenter of what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. I headed off to Japan, I headed off to South Korea, headed off to Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, India, etc. to be able to really learn and understand the concepts of cryptocurrency. Since then, I have really developed, without getting a PhD, I'd say I've gotten a PhD in cryptocurrency. I now train in the world of cryptocurrency around the world, do live seminars for people. I've actually been asked to sit on the boards for different ICOs. I'm in the space. I really understand it. Well, as we know, sometimes a relationship will lead to a relationship, which leads to a relationship. And actually a friend of a friend of a friend introduced me to the people at Crypto IQ. These people are absolutely brilliant. They are a team of 4 people headed up by a gentleman by the name of Charlie Shrem. You're going to see an interview in just a moment by a gentleman by the name of Bob Sager, and Bob has a huge background in finance. He has actually been on radio and television shows before. You're going to tell he's a very good interviewer. Bob is going to be interviewing Charlie, and this is a very compelling interview. But this team at Crypto IQ is made up of Charlie Shrem, who is one of the first 10 people on planet Earth to own a Bitcoin. He has been listed as one of the most influential people in the world of cryptocurrency. And as many times as I've been to their office, this place is like Grand Central Station, with companies calling in wanting this group to literally sit on the board of all these different ICOs. They turn most of them down, but every once in a while they find one that is worthy of their time, their attention, and their reputation. They are creating the finest training and education that I have seen anywhere in the cryptocurrency space. That includes a newsletter that is so far ahead and so much better than anything else you'll see in the marketplace. There's not even a mild comparison between them. You will hear from Charlie when he talks about the fact that they don't just throw these things together. They have hired technical analysts, they have hired researchers, they have a whole staff of people that are creating this spectacular newsletter. And by the way, one of the greatest things in that newsletter is for you to be able to mirror their portfolio. They have a portfolio of blue chip cryptocurrencies and speculative cryptocurrencies. And not only do they lay those out, but they lay out exactly how much of your portfolio you should be putting in each one. Absolutely spectacular. Then they have a training manual that, to me, is the finest training manual that exists in the marketplace today. It's the A to Z when it comes to what you need to understand to really transition yourself from crypto curious to crypto competent. They're actually coming out with a couple other dynamic things, not the least of which is going to be a trading room where you're going to be able to literally be in a trading room at any time of the day and trade next to the technical analysts that work at Crypto IQ. And they're actually developing also a advanced trading manual that is going to teach you the basics of trading if you really want to do that beyond just what they call hodling, HODLING, where you're investing in a cryptocurrency and then holding on to it much like you would a stock. So if you want to become a day trader in cryptocurrency, they're going to be able to teach you how to do that. But for those of you that are just looking for the basics, their newsletter combined with their basic training manual will save you tens of thousands of dollars in searching for the right information and more hours than I could possibly describe to you, and take it from someone who spent that money and spent that time to finally end up at this resource. I see nothing anywhere that comes remotely close to how good this is. Now, all of this is a preface. You're about to see an interview, and we've chopped it up just a little bit, so it's a little bit shorter than what would typically be the full 15 minutes of the interview. So if it looks like it's been cut, it has been. And I want you to see this interview between Bob Sager and Charlie Shrem. Charlie is in demand all over the planet. People are asking him literally on a daily basis to come speak at their event, to be able to be on the board of advisor for different ICOs and for different companies. This guy is becoming the epicenter of cryptocurrency. And I will tell you, he's been there since the beginning. He's been in Bitcoin way back when Bitcoin was less than $1. If you can imagine that. This guy is literally cryptocurrency is him. He is cryptocurrency. It is that much a part of his soul, and he is determined not just to be able to create a newsletter. He wants to create the gold standard of newsletters and education platforms in the industry, and they are well on their way to doing it, because Charlie, as phenomenal as he is by himself, has teamed up with 3 brilliant guys who have a Wall Street background and trading background, one of whom actually sold their company to E-Trade for $100 million. These are brilliant people. They have put together a brilliant team, and I can tell you, you need to look no farther than Crypto IQ. And the people that actually have asked you to watch this video, they're going to be able to take you through a very simple process of getting involved to the point where you're going to be able to order the newsletter and order the basic training manual at a remarkably low price in relation to what you're going to see anywhere else in the marketplace. So my encouragement to you is that if cryptocurrency is a space you'd like to play in, look no farther. Crypto IQ, and get with the person that had you look at this video, and go ahead and get the details on getting on board as a customer with their newsletter and with their training manual. And by the way, because the concept of being an affiliate is something that's very common in the cryptocurrency space. In fact, if you opened up an account at Coinbase right now, which is a place where you can exchange money for Bitcoins and Ethereum, etc., one of the things that you'll see there is the ability to be able to click on a button and become an affiliate. So if anybody actually goes and opens up an account at Coinbase, then there is some revenue that can come to you. Crypto IQ has the very same scenario. If you choose, they do have an affiliate program. You're going to be able to go click, and if you choose to endorse this product and tell other people about it, there's the potential of you being able to make some revenue as the result of that recommendation. Amazon does it. Companies all over the world understand the power in word-to-word, person-to-person advertisement, and they get it, and they do it through affiliate programs, and that's exactly what Crypto IQ has done. So enjoy the video with Bob Sager interviewing Charlie Shrem.
Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bob Sager. I am at the Crypto IQ office, which I just got here a little while ago. As you can see, in beautiful Sarasota, Florida. I think the last time I was here was when I was 17. Sarasota was the first place
There probably wasn't buildings.
I don't.
Just all farmland and horse and buggies.
It was a long time ago. Gee, thanks, Charlie. I'm done with the interview. But anyway, I'm excited to be here today. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I'm actually with Charlie Shrem. For those of you that don't know him, one of the early adopters of Bitcoin, and I can keep going on and on and on. But we want to keep this brief and really kind of go through some really cool stuff and chat with Charlie a little bit for a few minutes and just, I guess, Charlie, the first question I have is, what prompted you to begin to start Crypto IQ with Randy and Roger and Mike? What was the reason?
It's a good question, and I think the answer is rooted in when I first got into Bitcoin in 2010, 2011, around that time. There was no one really doing like evangelizing and education and understanding, and it took me a while to really understand not just what Bitcoin is, what blockchain is, but why is it important. But I had to make money then, so I started a company. It was the first Bitcoin exchange that I launched, and then I ended up starting the Bitcoin Foundation. And through my first company, my investors would even tell me, Charlie, stop educating and stop speaking and be the CEO of the company. But my dream, what I wanted to do was just talk and educate and explain to people and just be that person that held your hand when you're new to cryptocurrency. I wanted to be that person. And once I moved on from BitInstant, which did very well, and then I started the Bitcoin Foundation. Bitcoin Foundation became the largest nonprofit that did education too. But the foundation focused more on educating governments and billionaires and people that put a lot of money into this and companies and industries. But I wanted to educate the small guy. I wanted to educate my neighbor, my grandfather, my mother-in-law. I wanted to educate people and explain and really see them inspired, like I was inspired, about why this is like the next financial evolution of our time, and so people don't feel that they're left out. And so when the guys, we all came up with Crypto IQ, the idea was to have a very good, high quality content, monthly newsletter, trading manuals, private Facebook groups, chat groups, daily emails, analysis on the price, high quality content by our huge editorial team here in Florida, but at the same time keep it at a price point that's extremely affordable for everyone at that $50 to $100 a month range. We wanted to keep things extremely affordable and well priced. And so that's why we started Crypto IQ.
What can people expect when they subscribe to the newsletter and the trading night? What could they get?
When you subscribe to our company and our subscription service, you immediately get invited and brought into a community of not only our staff and our handholders, but because everyone else in our community are people that are going from the crypto curious to the crypto competent, everyone is helping you.
I love that, by the way. I love that. Crypto curious to crypto confident.
You can go into our Facebook group and ask a question, and before I even have time to answer, and I do, I'm on that Facebook group all the time, before I even have time to answer, someone else who's also a paying member is answering for you. And so it's really like, I say that when you subscribe to us and someone tells you you should learn about cryptocurrency, people are like, well, where do I start? What do I do? There's so much information out there. When you sign up to us and you join our groups and start getting our emails, you could go to sleep at night knowing that you're in the fray, that you're not going to miss. Yesterday, the government was conducting a hearing, a Senate hearing on cryptocurrency. We sent out 3 emails yesterday. We sent out 3 separate emails to our subscribers. And we usually only do 1 a day, but yesterday was a really important day. We were watching that live. We were writing our content. I recorded a video right here, Crypto and Coffee, talking to people, telling them what's going on in real time, live tweeting it in the Facebook group. You are updated in real time about what's going on in the crypto world, but we keep things, we don't use difficult words that even myself, I'm not a very good trader because I'm emotional, I love crypto. We don't use difficult words that you would have to look up, the trading lingo. We use very simple words, we use simple terms, simple sentences, easy to understand. I say that any of our articles or newsletters, you can print it out. It's formatted nicely with pictures and everything, and it's formatted very aesthetically pleasing. You print it out and read it in the bathroom.
I love that. And one of the things too, like I was talking to Roger earlier, and he said, we sent out 3 emails yesterday to people. My first response, oh my God, people are getting overwhelmed. But I think that word overwhelmed is good, because when you're getting overwhelmed, you're learning. Some people don't realize when opportunity knocks, you need to open the door. Some people never open the door.
And if you miss an email, it's okay. We keep every email that goes out gets published on our website in the private dashboard, so you can sort through it by day. So if you missed the email, that's fine. You go back and read it later. Everything is pretty much can be read a week later even. So it's you don't have to worry about it. You can get a daily digest instead, and it's a lot better.
There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of information which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is not the best.
Yeah.
And
there are a lot of scams.
I think our subscribers kind of get into that inner circle.
Yeah.
They're real. Am I right?
Yep. It's straight. I've been in this space so long. I'm not afraid to call something a scam or tell people why I don't like it.
You're not.
Honest, like, I'm not.
You're not
I'm
at all.
A slave. I'm born in Brooklyn. Like, I'm very blunt. My partners like it sometimes, but they don't like it other times. I'm very straight. And there are projects that I simply don't like for whatever reason. I don't like it. And those projects don't want me publicly saying that I don't like these projects, because people listen to me. But in my private Facebook group and on our newsletters, because these are paid subscribers, I'm telling it to you straight. I'm going to say, guys, this is stupid. This is a scam. Don't buy into their crap. I'll tell you straight. I'll tell you why I don't like it. We have people that come in and say, I want to buy this. And I say, guys, like, you do whatever you want with your money, but this is why I'm not buying it. Further, we publish our portfolio. So every coin that I own, if we're talking about a coin or a token, if we're writing a report on it, which we do all the time, we have our asset allocation portfolio as a separate part of the website. We tell you exactly what we're owning, what we're buying, what we're selling. We're very transparent about it. We're not going to pump a coin, tell you about it if we don't even own it. And we're not going to also pump a coin and we own it and we're just pumping it to you because we want it to go up and make money. We can't do that. We don't do that.
I love that, and I love the way we share with people the blue chip coin portfolio, the speculative coin portfolio, and then the different altcoins to watch out. I mean, it's really good stuff, and that's why I say we're kind of the subscribers are in this inner circle, which sometimes they don't realize, because, as Charlie said, there's a lot of junk out there.
There's a lot of junk, and what happens is with the junk is you buy it thinking it's going to go up, and most people don't want to be looking at the charts every day. The good thing with the blue chips is that the blue chips have gone through the test of time. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash. These are ones that have gone through many years of bull and bear markets. So I call them the blue chips because as long as cryptocurrency exists and will exist 5 years ago, these are going to appreciate. So, or it'll just go away completely, and I don't see that happening. So your blue chips are the ones that you take a percentage of them, you put them away. You don't look at those charts. It doesn't matter if the price is going up or down today. What matters is that long term, these are going to be your gold. These are going to be the best ones. These are your gold and silver. Then you have the speculative ones. These are the short-term ones, a few weeks, a few months, just to have fun and play with. And we don't recommend putting a large amount in them.
Right.
But there are a lot of scam speculation ones that will launch a token that'll pump their own token with no product. We're going to keep you away from those. We don't want you to left holding the bags. It's like you walk out of the grocery store and you're holding all those shopping bags and your car's not there anymore. You don't want to be left holding the bags, and we're going to make sure that you're not holding those bags.
I just, and the bottom line here for our subscribers is to obviously profit. And I think there's two types of people here. There are people that will go out, read the information, but then there are people that will take the information, like you said, and say, okay, here's the blue chip, let me do this. Let me take whatever it is, 80% here, 20% is spread. That is good stuff.
This is an
I've never
asset
seen
class.
anything like it.
No, this is an asset class. Crypto is not a pump and dump, go away fad Tamagotchi. This is a new digital asset class that's been around for almost 9 years now, almost 10 years now. It's here to stay. It's going to be around for the next 50 to 100 years, even longer. This is the asset class. This is like getting involved in some of the earliest Apple, Google, Yahoo before anyone else did. This is those people who got in early took risks. Cryptocurrency has risks. To never invest more than you're willing to lose. Don't put all your money into it. But I tell people, take a number, take your net worth, take a number. If you had that money and you lost it today, would you be out on the streets?
Yeah.
And I say $1,000. I say, great, take $1,000 and spread it into a few of these different tokens. And then forget about it. And if it's worth $50,000 in a few years from now, great. If you lose it, nothing happens.
Right.
You can't lose. There's almost no risk.
How do you see crypto IQ affecting the world of cryptocurrency in the next 3 or 4 years?
I see Crypto IQ not only doing what it's doing now, but we're going to become the standard for integrity, transparency, and the fact that you don't need to trust us or anyone else. I want us to be the shining tower on the hill in terms of cryptocurrency. I want companies and tokens and projects that want us to talk about them to know that if they're scammy and if they want our subscribers to be involved in those projects, that they need to clean their act up. I want us to be like that guiding light and essentially become that Google or Amazon or really blue chip crypto company. That's what I see us in the future.
I love it. And it's taken me a little while to figure out where do I want to spend the next 10, 15 years of my life in the crypto space. I've always known for the last 2 years, 3 years that I want to be in this space. But I'm loving having this fantastic new relationship with Charlie, with John, with Roger, with Mike, with Randy. I'm excited. I'm absolutely thrilled. And like you, I love going out and sharing the information with
people. I go to Starbucks. And how's your day going? Well, it's a great day. It is. It's exciting. It's a new every day. Like something else crazy happens, and it's like, you know what it is? It's like for our subscribers. They'll hear stuff, they'll read stuff, and they don't know, is it true, is it not true, what is going on? You feel like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
And you wanted to talk about cryptocurrency to your friends and family at the Thanksgiving meal table, or Christmas, or even at a Friday night dinner or a Sunday morning lunch or whatever. You want to be able to talk about this stuff, but you just don't know what to say, and you feel stupid. So we're gonna make you where you're not just repeating things that we say, but you can start thinking for yourself. It is a community. Our subscribers over the past few months have become a lot more educated and are start educating other people. They're almost doing our job for us.
Charlie, I see Crypto IQ becoming the gold standard in the crypto world when it comes to information and education. But I also see, and I just had this vision as you were speaking, across the street is the New Western Hotel.
Yep.
I see us in a year, maybe less, maybe a little more, having an event there for a weekend or a
100%.
day sponsored by Crypto IQ, and whether there's different vendors or different companies, whatever, and really educating the people that want to prosper in this space.
Yep,
I really agree. So I just had that vision.
You know what? On that note, we do give back to the community, and we love the fact that this community, especially here in Southwest Florida, has embraced us. Tomorrow night, Crypto IQ is sponsoring the Safe Place and Rape Center gala here at that hotel.
Oh, wow.
We definitely give back, because when our community is strong and healthy, and we're strong and healthy at the same time.
Absolutely. Anyway, Charlie, I appreciate your time. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Take a look at some of the other things that we have, maybe our video sales newsletter, and reach out to us. We'd love to help you. We'd love for you to be part of our family and our community.
Thanks for
Thank you,
watching.
Charlie.
Thanks
Thanks
for
so
having
much.
me.
Thank you.